What's up, guys? Welcome to Fit in 10, episode 1. It's going down.
Nice. Love it. Love it.
We're gonna do all the way up to 10, actually, and more. It'll be tons.
I'll have to, down to my feet as well. Take my shoes off.
But anyway, so me and Greg came up with this idea of getting your mindset right for results, and that could be in your business, in your fitness, and really in an area of your life. And we're just going to be talking casually different topics once a week for 10 minutes. So join us, and it'll be fun. But I mean, just a little bit about yourself if you want to introduce yourself.
Well, I'm Greg Barth, and I'm a fitness coach like yourself, or specifically with Beachbody. Been a coach for 5 years, and my whole story, I'll do the very, very, very short version, is I was a soft, lethargic young man. And I realized that I was going in the wrong direction. And I wasn't overweight, but I needed to make a change. 5 years later, 25 pounds down without trying to lose any weight. Mindset completely different. Created a business out of it and travel and make great friends. It's all because I started one little program. It's pretty cool stuff. How about yourself? I know you have a crazy story because I just heard it recently live and in person.
Yeah.
Give us the short version.
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee, and you're from?
Minneapolis. I had to think about it for a second. Where am I from? St. Louis Park, which is just west of the cities, a couple minutes from downtown. But
cool deal. Well, yeah, so I've never tried to tell my story in like a minute.
Yeah, it's tough, but we do this all the time.
So I used to be the scrawny kid. I was 100 pounds, skin and bones. I was on 8 different types of medication, and I was kind of stuck. Didn't really know what to do with my life. And so I found, I got started with health and fitness, and then I really just found a great community with Beachbody, and that's where really things just started to compound. And that's when I started my business. And I mean, this is what I do full time, and I don't take medicine for anything. Like, I'm healthy now. I've gained 45 pounds of muscle. So that's my story.
Insane.
Confidence too, because I used to be the shy kid who didn't talk to anybody, but broke free of that. So in a nutshell, in a minute.
This is gonna be. I can see this is gonna be really hard because I have a million things in my head already. We're gonna do this in 10 minutes.
I know. Well, we're at 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
I gotta the clock. I love it.
We're on the clock. This is Fit in 10. We're sticking to the rules.
Well, what's our topic today to start things off?
So our subline for Fit in 10 is getting your mindset right for results. And that's kind of a play on words is kind of how we did it. So it's getting your mind set up for results, but then also getting your mind thinking properly for results. And that kind of happens together, right? So, I mean, if you wanted to talk a little bit about how that's so important or why that's so important.
Yeah, it's a real soft spot. And I did a post on Facebook today about, I call it soapbox, but this is a soapbox for sure, because typically someone will come to us and they'll say, I want to lose 10 pounds, or they want to lose some weight basically to go to that event. But really that's such a minor thing, because if you approach everything with just a 2-week time period in your head, and I'm going to have a salad with a Diet Coke, that's completely not the way to think about it. You have to change up here. And when I started my fitness journey, I was doing all the exercises, but very quickly it's like, holy cow. I mean, once you start to look at things differently, you start reading books, you're just getting, I got consumed by it where I can't get enough now.
Right.
The more that I embrace it, it's just like, I need more.
When I first got started in fitness, I mean, it's kind of, once you start to see results, then your mindset does change. And I would spend every spare second watching YouTube videos, learning, teaching myself on nutrition. And, that's kind of compounded over the past 5 years since I got started. And that's kind of where I think a lot of people see other people's success, and they compare where they're at, their chapter 1 of just getting started, with somebody else's chapter 30 of compounded however many years of, results or self-teaching or whatever they're doing. And I think that can be disappointing. But So I think it is important to kind of take a step back and say, no, you know, and I'm just starting, and it's okay that I'm starting with where I'm at.
Right. It's different for everyone, like you're saying, but and also to add on to that is I think everyone thinks they have to accomplish the mountain on day one.
Right.
And it's not just fitness, it's everything. You
Mhm.
can't make $1 million overnight. Well, unless you win the lottery. You know, everyone thinks that there's all these overnight successes. And we heard this in Dallas recently where no one ever sees the 5 a.m. They don't see me getting up in the morning working out every day. They
Right.
don't see the changes in my diet where I still go out and have a drink with friends or I eat food at a restaurant. I'm not a robot, but I make different choices now. And
Mhm.
people don't ever really see those small things. They always look at one thing.
Right.
And then they're scared to start too because what if they fail? But what if you succeed? Whoa.
Right. Well,
What
that's
if?
the whole thing with thinking positive, right?
Huh.
I think Zig Ziglar says positive thinking won't help you do everything, but it'll help you do some things better.
Yeah.
And so you do definitely have to think positive. You have to look at the positive, and cling on to any results that you have. Don't say, I only lost a pound. Listen, a pound is a pound less than you had, like, you know, yesterday or
Right.
last week. It's almost kind of sad to that people say that, you know, I've only lost that much weight. I don't know if you've ever seen those little scales of how much a pound of
Yeah.
fat is.
Yes. I've seen that many times.
You're like, what the? But the thing is, you have fat literally all over your body. So when you have lost a pound, it's not all in one area like that chunk is.
Yeah. It's kind of gross looking at that little diagram. It's like, I want muscle instead.
Right. And, you know, that was my thing, to gain muscle. And gaining muscle is a lot harder than gaining fat. And it does take a lot longer. So for some of the guys listening to the show, you know, it just got to realize it will take time. And a lot of guys tend to shortcut that. But that's a whole other subject for another day.
Yeah, we got a laundry list of things coming up, but I think it's John Acuff that talks about the awesome list in one of his books. Because we all beat ourselves up, and I only lost the pound, I only did this, and I can't do that. But when you talk about the mind shift, we start saying, well, my pants are looser, and, you know, maybe I didn't lose as many pounds I wanted to, but my clothes fit, I feel better, I have more energy. You have to focus on that. And I think people get so scared that, oh, I don't like to work out, but I used to hate working out. Now I can't get enough. What's the difference?
And on that, I did want to touch on something. We only got 2 minutes, so
2-minute countdown, go.
I know, crunch time. But anyway, so with that, the whole, crap, I just forgot what I was going to
See, we're live. There's no editing. We're rolling.
We're live. There's no editing. Yep.
Ted. I'm trying to buy you some time here. Where were you going with this? He's under the gun for time.
Mindset, and then we were talking about
Fit and Tin. I'm going to try to bring us back around here. So to sum up mindset and fitness, you had your story. You gained a lot.
Oh, I remember
your mindset changed and how you look forward to working out.
Yeah. So you don't want to think in terms of, I need to lose this weight. Weight loss and health are not completely different, but they are different. You can lose weight in an unhealthy way. You can starve yourself to death, right? So you want to focus on health, and that it is a mindset. That is a mindset to put a focus on, I'm going to eat healthy. I'm going to eat close to nature. I'm going to eat my whole grains, vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, you know, and instead of, I'm going to eat the all natural granola bar. Like, it's loaded with sugar.
Yeah.
So it is
another topic right there, right? Is another one on juices.
Right. So that is a mindset change. But focus on health, focus on positivity, and you will get there. I mean, that's our message today. So we're going to close out. We got 30 seconds. But with that, we're going to put links in the description to our Facebook pages and our YouTube channels, so you guys can check us out, ask us questions. But I mean, if you want to say,
and eventually we'll do a hashtag or something. I know we have all kinds of thoughts on that, but then we can answer questions that come up frequently.
Right.
it's pretty much unlimited potential here for this little fit and 10. I'm
Definitely.
Greg. I'm out.
I hope that you guys loved it. Hit subscribe. We'll get fit in 10, and I'll see you guys next week.
Nice. Later. Bye.